Ashley with At Home with Ashley. Right now I am in my son's playhouse, which is one of the coolest places I think I've ever designed. It's full of like old bones. He made this a lab. That was his idea. He's like a paleontologist kid. He wanted a place where he could study his bones. So this is this section. Anyway, I thought I could go to the dollar store, grab a few things like this cloche. Can you believe this is dollar store? I mean, it's plastic, which is perfect for a kid's room, but also if you don't have a child who has a lab, this is amazing for a Halloween decoration. So let's make it together. So first I went to the Dollar Tree, and here are the bugs I got. There's also spiders online if you see those. Here's the cloches, so good. And then I also got skewers from the kitchen section. Here's the cloches I'm using, the wood one's the only one not from the dollar store. Now it's spray paint time, so I went outside and I shook my paints, and then I sprayed the bases gold and the bugs white. I thought that looked really nice. Okay, so these two bases are spray painted, and if you remember, they were kind of the shiny black, which looked really cheap. So if you have spray paint on hand, that's easy. And then you can just kind of stick these in, and I think it'll look like a curiosity from like the 1800s. I don't know. I think this would be so cool for a kid's room or for Halloween. It's like a little spooky, especially in the white. The pink is a little more sweet, which I think will go with my decor. The problem is this one doesn't fit as good in the cloche. So the beetle was more successful, but I don't know, I think this will be fine too. Shove it in there, put the top on, and these ones are done with just a little spray paint. Easy breezy, and looks way more expensive than $1.25 for the container and $1.25 for the bug. For one of my bugs, I wanted them on a base and a skewer, so I started by cutting the foam smaller than the actual base. Next, I hot glued the foam to the bottom of the cloche, and then I started putting glue on this. And this is kind of a messy step that I really hated when I did it because you kind of get dirty. So you put glue all over it, and then you put the moss on top of the glue, and you can kind of see the moss gets on your fingers. The next thing I did was figure out how long the skewer needed to be, so I put the cloche lid on, and then I held up the skewer, decided what height I think would work, and then I just used scissors to cut off the top of it. I also checked with the bug to make sure that would all work, because you don't want it too short or too long. The taller one will give you height in your display, and so I think it's an important step. So the next step is attaching the bug to the skewer. So I used hot glue, and then I put it on the skewer, and I didn't hold it for long enough, or there wasn't enough glue or something like that, so it just fell off. So I tried again, and this time it was much more successful. I put more glue on, I held it for longer. So just so you know, this step takes a bit. Before I show you the after, I thought I'd do a quick tour of the first floor of the playhouse. This is the outside. Let's go in. I thought I'd show you around the playhouse really quick. So most of the ceilings are this really cool wallpaper with snakes on it. My son loves creepy things. Then this is his work table. These drawers are full of like curiosities. And then this is supposed to kind of remind him of the Haunted Mansion because that's his favorite. Over here, I painted the rainbow wall for me, and the electricity all works, which is really fun. This is his wall of bones that he's found. His grandparents have a property, and they let him look for like bones, like in the wildness of Utah. Anyway, and it looks out onto the garden, which is really fun. And then the second story is the schoolhouse, which I'm working on right now, and I can show you when I'm done. But isn't that a cute little place? There's even a rug, a place to sit. So yeah, there's the grand tour. Okay, let me show you the final DIY Halloween cloches. Aren't they cute? I think they look really fun in here, but could be great for Halloween decor, or if your kid likes spooky things too. It was so easy to make. This cost me like $7. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up.